It's windy. It's in Bermuda. So we'll talk about who did run, but a notable person didn't run, which was Grant Holloway. Scratched out of the high hurdles after asking that the direction of the race be changed so that the wind would be at their back instead of in their face. Wind readings got as high as 5.9. Um, so Grant's tweet here, Gordon, I'll read it and then you can react to it. The wind is negative 4.6 right now. Please think about the athletes and not the viewers.
And this was a double down of another tweet where he said, flip the track, please and thank you. It's possible. Think about the athletes, not the viewers at USATF TV and at NBC. Now, Grant Holloway, my boy, you're one of my favorite athletes. I think you're on my Mount Rushmore who I want to win, like in 2022. But this is a wrong take, bro. This is not right. This isn't the right position to have. I get it. It sucks. You came to Bermuda. You want to make your season opener be a smooth season opener. And this isn't a smooth season opener to have to run into a negative 4.6 headwind. But that's not why people are paying you, paying your flight, paying for your hotel, paying you an appearance fee to come to Bermuda to run for 13 seconds. They're not paying you to get a good rust buster season opener. They're paying you to run on a track to entertain patrons from all over Bermuda who are coming to watch you live, and people from all over the world who want to watch you on TV or tuning in because, oh, I'm a big fan of Grant Holloway. I want to watch him run. And when you don't, and you say, oh, it's because it's too windy, it's kind of bullshit. Injuries, that's legit. Should never risk an injury, legit. But you could have ran in a headwind, and then the argument like, oh, it's unsafe. You could clip. Okay. Jasmine Camacho Quinn, the Olympic champion, just said, no, hold my beer. I can run into a headwind. Everyone else ran into a headwind except you. Now, there might have been a few other scratches you won't know about, but obviously you're going to be the marquee name because you're that's the what, you know.
Yeah, he's one of the top guys that were advertised, right?
Yeah.
When it came down to it, there were some scratches pre-meet, but when it came down to actually the day before who was listed as running, he was one of the top 2 or 3 names.
Yeah. And I know again, I get it. You didn't want to do it, and it's not ideal for your season opener, but that's not why you're a track athlete. You're not a track athlete just to put up times in a black box that no one, and then just make that time go faster and faster and do it year in and year out in a black box and no one cares and the wind's always perfect and it's just a not like this viewpoint of like we need to think of the athletes first and not the viewers is why the sport isn't as popular as it could be. You know who didn't say this? You know, LeBron James changed his mind, but when we did the NBA bubble, right? That wasn't ideal for the athletes, but they did it mainly because the NBA viewers wanted to see basketball during the pandemic stuff. Now I get it, but the reason why the reason why it was incentivized for the NBA players to live in a bubble is because they know if we shut down a season, we're going to lose a year's worth of revenue, and therefore then our next year's revenue is going to be lower. So there was money attached to the thinking about the viewers. But in this situation, like, it is about the viewers. That's why you're paid by Adidas, because Adidas is your Adidas users of shoes are your viewers or whatever. I don't even know who his specific viewers are, but like he's paid to run because of viewers. He's not paid to run because of season opening times. And then it was, I think he's going to regret. I mean, he doesn't need to worry about it because he's Grant Holloway and he's going to run again and everything. This will be in the past and no one's going to think about the April 9th meet in October after the season's over. But Grant, you could have ran. That's all I got to say about that. You could have ran. You should have ran. Everyone else did.
I come at it from the perspective of, hey, I think this guy's generational talent. I think he has the opportunity to race on network TV. And as a track fan who likes it when more people get into track, I wanted more people to see him. I wanted more people to see him race. I wanted more people to see whatever celebration he had after. And when you don't run, that's a missed opportunity, I think. And I think track would be better with if there was more Grant Holloways in terms of personality. But I think it would be confusing if you're sitting at home and you don't know anything about track and you're watching it because he gave an interview, right? On NBC as to why he wasn't running. Um, People are gonna look and say, wait, are they launching a rocket? Like why are we canceling why would you not run because of wind? It's like you're doing a hurdle race. And maybe the thought was more people would scratch, but if you actually look at the list, there's not a ton of scratches.
Yeah.
So one of the few people who's not running is one of the main attractions. And let's just talk about this logistically because people might have some questions. Flipping